Obinna woke up in the middle of the night because he felt the room was too cold. When he opened his eyes, he saw his mother-in-law standing right next to his bed in the dark, holding a pair of scissors over his face, just staring at him without blinking. Obinna was a simple man. He was not rich, but he was hardworking. He worked as a mechanic in the village, and everyone knew him as a peaceful guy. He fell in love with Adana. Adana was beautiful and kind, but her mother, Mama Nkechi, was a very difficult woman. From day one, Mama Nkechi hated Obinna. She told everyone in the market, "My daughter is too beautiful for a grease-handed mechanic. She deserves a chief or a man from abroad." But Adana loved Obinna. She cried and begged her mother. Finally, Mama Nkechi agreed to the marriage. But on the wedding day, she refused to smile. She refused to eat the food Obinna bought. She sat in the corner, frowning, and told the guests, "This marriage is made of sand. It will wash away soon." People told Obinna to be careful, but he thought love was enough. He was wrong. 3 months after the wedding, Mama Nkechi came to visit. She said she was sick and needed her daughter to care for her for just 1 week. That 1 week turned into a nightmare. On the first night, Obinna came home tired from the workshop. He was hungry. He went to the kitchen to take his food. He opened the pot and saw that the soup was filled with sand and ashes. He asked his wife, "Adana, what happened to the food?" Before Adana could speak, Mama Nkechi walked in. "I put it there," she said. "If you cannot provide meat, you should eat sand. That is what you can afford." Adana cried and tried to apologize, but her mother pulled her away. "Don't talk to him. He is nothing." Obinna did not talk. He went to bed hungry. He didn't want to fight because he respected elders. The trouble got worse. Mama Nkechi started locking the gate when Obinna went to work. Sometimes he would come back and have to sleep outside on the veranda because she hid the keys and told Adana that Obinna had gone to see other women. She was playing mind games. She wanted Obinna to get angry. She wanted him to raise his hand against her so she could call the police or the village elders and say he was a bad man. But Obinna kept his cool. Then things started going missing. First it was his money, then his work tools disappeared. One evening, Obinna came home early. As he walked toward his house, he noticed the neighbors were outside, whispering and pointing at his door. The atmosphere was heavy. His heart started beating fast. He rushed to his door. It was wide open. He walked into the living room and saw a sight that made his knees weak. His wife, Adana, was sitting on the floor, shaking and crying. All of Obinna's clothes were cut into pieces and scattered on the floor. But that was not the worst part. In the center of the room, Mama Nkechi was holding a small clay pot with a red cloth tied around it, something that people in the village were very afraid of. She looked at Obinna with a wide, scary smile. "You think this is your house," she whispered. "Today the village will know what you really are." She ran to the window and started screaming at the top of her lungs. "Help! Help! He wants to end me! He is using bad powers against me!" Obinna stood there confused and shocked. He hadn't touched her. He hadn't done anything. But suddenly, heavy banging started on the front door. The youth of the village were outside and they sounded very angry. Obinna looked at his wife for help, but she just covered her face. He looked at his mother-in-law and she winked at him. If you don't want to miss the next part, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the bell so you are the first to see the shocking truth in part 2.